It's the Army band. Here's the first scrimmage play. Army in a T. Tucker reaching under the side of the left halfback. Davis is in motion to the right. There's Tucker with the ball, gives to the fullback, Rowan, who fumbles, and it is recovered by Davis on the Notre Dame 49-yard line. There was a play that could have been dynamite to Army, but Army promptly recovered its own fumble and gained yardage on the play to the Notre Dame 49. Army 2nd and 3 on the Notre Dame 49. No score. Here's the second play of the game coming up. And the fullback, Rowan, is in motion out to the left. Tucker gives the ball to Blanchard, who plows no place at all. He's stopped right by the two Notre Dame guards, notably by John Mastrangelo and then by Bill Fisher. He tried to hit right back of center, and he went no place at all, but there's a holding penalty. The penalty, 15 yards for offensive holding. The fullback is out as a flanker to the left. There's the gift to Davis coming back to the weak side, and he's stopped on the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain by Jim Martin, the left end. The fullback was out on the left as a flanker, set, and then Blanchard, the right half in that sort of a setup, went out to the left, and then they gave to Davis on a crossbuck who came back to the weak side. Notre Dame in the T formation. Lujack, Brennan, Mello, and Sitko the backfield. There's a backward pass to Brennan, who's wide around his own right end, up to the 20, and he's out of bounds close around the 24. That's where it is, on the 24-yard line. So this is the first game for Notre Dame, a 5-yard pickup, and it is 2nd down and 5. And so thus on Army's first scrimmage play was a fumble which Army recovered. On Notre Dame's first scrimmage play, the ball was stolen high in the line. Notre Dame in its T, 2nd down and 5 on its own 24. There's Lujack giving to the left half, who's straight ahead. Brennan is piled up on about the 27-yard line. That's what it is. And he picks up, rounding out 3 more yards. And it is 3rd down and 2. Whoop! The forward drive carries across just enough for the first down. Notre Dame sends its left half as a flanker. There's a gift to the right half, who sneaks through and out up the middle to the 37-yard line. Emma Sitko, the right half, straight up the middle. And Notre Dame is moving on the ground, not having a pass yet. This one is close for a first down. Lujack working underneath the center, takes and gives to the right half, and it's a first down as Sitko, the right half, just jumps and hurdles, diving over the line to the 40-yard line. And it is the second first down of the game, both made by Notre Dame. Brennan is out wide on the left. No, the end is out split wide on the left, and the backs are back there. There's a pass way out, and it is dropped. Oh, good, a long lateral pass to Jim Martin, the left end, who was way out wide. He was split out about 20 yards. You cannot score that as a forward pass, although that was the general intent. The ball was backward more than it was lateral. And now Lujack is back as deep man in punt formation. Army has 2 safety men back, Tucker and Davis. There's the pass, which is punted away, and it's a high one, which is going down toward Davis, who takes it on the Army 20. Here he is to the 25, to the 30, up to the 35, and is hit right there. He was hit in there sharply. Underneath on the ground, first Terry Brennan hit him, and then Jim Martin, the left end, who had gone down, button hooked and came back and finished him off from behind. Brennan first and Martin second. And Army takes over now on the 35. Army has had one great scoring chance. Notre Dame has not, although Notre Dame has ground out 2 first downs, Army none. Army 1 pass completed, short gain, Notre Dame no forward pass. 1st and 10, Army on its own 35. Blanchard in motion to the left. There's a gift to Davis, who cuts in for 5, 6, 7 yards, and he's dropped on the 42. Davis, the left half, coming straight ahead on a quick opening play. As the Army line on the left side that time got him room to negotiate. There is Blanchard in motion out to the left. The gift to Davis on a crossbuck, and he's stopped shy, I believe, of his first down on about the 44-yard line. That's what it is. He does not get it. They haven't made a first down yet. Notre Dame has made 2. Army in its balanced formation with Blanchard at fullback right now. And there is the give to him, and he's straight ahead, and I don't think he's got it. There is a fumble, but after the whistle. Now referee Barnum is standing there, holding the ball, ready to spot it. It may be close enough for a measurement. It is very close. The ball nudging up close to the 45. Time on the officials. 4th down and an inch. There's Tucker calling the play. Then Blanchard is called on and he makes it. The fullback, Blanchard, straight ahead and he makes it. First down on the 46-yard line. But now it's a first down for Army on its own 46. There's a give to the fullback, West, who is straight ahead and up for 3 yards to the 49 when he is hit hard by Jim Fallon, the Notre Dame right tackle. So it is 2nd down and 7 for the Cadets on their own 49. Notre Dame in a 5-3-2-1. Practically a tight 8-man line. Army in a T. There's direct pass to Davis. A forward pass to the left end, and it is good down to the Notre Dame 44. Barney Poole, the left end, went straight down 3 steps, turned, and Davis hit him with a forward pass. And that carries it down for 5 more yards. First down. Correction on that one. 1st and 10. Army on the Notre Dame 44. Davis in motion out to the right flat. Tucker back for a pass. There it is, and it is no good. A no-good pass. It was too short for Davis and too long for right end Hank Kohlberg, who both went out into the right flat. 75,000 here, and $1 million would have gotten in if it had room. Davis in motion out to the right. There's Tucker keeping with a quarterback sneak, and he is hit on the 42. Picks up 2 yards. Tucker carries quite a bit from that play. The quarterback taking the ball and just trying to skin inside his own right end, and he was hit by Jim Martin, the Notre Dame left end. Notre Dame limbering up 3 substitutes. Direct pass to Davis, and he gives to Blanchard on a fake on a Statue of Liberty. He's back to the line of scrimmage now, comes up to the 45, and he is hit sharply by 3 of the Irish and carried out of bounds at the Notre Dame 45-yard line. And that one cost 3 yards, and it is 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11. Blanchard on a Statue of Liberty variation from out as right halfback. Went around, took the ball from Davis, the tailback, and tried to go around his own left end. Back deep for Army is West, and he is kicking. There's an end-over-end ball that is going down inside Notre Dame's 10 to Sitko. He's up to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20, and drops after going on 1 or 2 more yards. Notre Dame in its tee. There's a give now to the... there's a attempted pass, which is batted down. Beautiful fake. Lujack fake to Sitko and then straightened up for a pass over the line. For whom it was intended, no one but no. The Army left tackle, Biles, reached up and batted the ball down. Notre Dame all set. There's Lujack trying to sneak. No place at all. No gain at all on the play. And it is not more than 1 yard. Make it 3rd and 9. The Notre Dame left end. No, Brennan, the left halfback, is out way wide as a flanker now. The end is in tight. The rest of the backs. There's Lujack back for a pass. Fakes, throws down deep, and it is no good at the 50-yard line. An attempted pass to Jim Martin, who was going straight down from left end. That was one of those attempts in which the intended receiver just tries to outleg everybody. Davis was coming over to defend against him. And it is last down. Last down for Notre Dame. Lujack is back to punt on 4th down. Time to go. Deep in his own territory. Hands outstretched. There's a pass to Wendell. There's the punt. It's away. A long floating spiral. Tucker goes back to the Army 37. Now he's back to the Army 35 to 40. On to the 45. Comes on, and he's hit and dropped on the 47-yard line. Emil Sitko coming down to drop him. And now Blake is sending in some changes. He starts to send them in, and then he brings them back again. For just a moment, there was an offside just now, and apparently on Army. Army was offside, but Lujack says, no, we got rid of the ball. Army's got it back out the other side of the 50. Let him keep it. Underneath the ball is Tucker, and gives to Davis, who cuts up the middle, goes across the 50, and spins on to the Notre Dame 46. Picked up 7 yards on the play, and it's 2nd and 3. And there is the end of the first quarter. There's the end of the first period, and it is no score. No score at the end of the first quarter on the Notre Dame 46-yard line, opening the 2nd quarter. And there is Davis back for a forward pass. There's a long soft one, which is caught by Blanchard down on the Notre Dame 23-yard line, and he goes out of bounds immediately when he is hit by Mike Swistowicz. So there is the 3rd first down for Army, and for the 2nd time, Army is down close in Notre Dame domain. Lujack remains in. Pinelli is in. Strohmeyer's back at center. We'll check it in a moment. Now Army ready to go. 1st and 10 down on the 23. Davis going wide around his own right end. Is caught back of the line on the 30. Is hit and goes on back to the 27. Davis trying a wide right end run. Is finally chased back for a 4-yard loss, and it is 2nd and 14 for Notre Dame. We now have Bob Skoglund, Gasper Urban, Joe Signaggio, George Strohmeyer, Fred Rovi. The Army is in sort of a spread T formation. And there is Tucker, backward pass to Davis, who then gives to Blanchard, fakes a lateral to Blanchard, runs back to his right. He's still at the 35 and hit behind the line and is drilled back on the 37-yard line. Back on the 37-yard line. It cost 10 yards, and it is 4th and 14. And there was some decoy work. A direct pass to Davis, who faked it forward, then faked a lateral to Blanchard, and then was caught by the whole Notre Dame line and was punished severely. There's Davis kicking. He's kicking a high, soft one. It is going down to the Notre Dame 5, where it is taken by Cowhig, who's back up to the 10, goes on to the 14, where he's snowed under. He's snowed under as the avalanche of the Army forwards comes down, led by Joe Steffi. And it is a first down for Notre Dame inside its own 15. The ball is being spotted now to the 13-yard line. First and 10 for the Irish on their own 13. Notre Dame in its balanced line. There's a shift. There's a backward pass to the right halfback, who's wide around left end, and he is out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Jerry Cowhig, the left halfback, took a long backward pass from the quarter as he attempted a right end skirt and came up to the 18-yard line, picking up 5, and it is 2nd down and 5. And for Notre Dame, there's a change in the backfield. Ashboy is out of there, and Bill Gompers comes in. Lujack faking, keeping the ball, comes up to the 20, to the 24. He's hit, still fights on, and is out of bounds. Just a moment, I think it's a first down, all right. Out of bounds, shy of the 25. And Lujack spinning, runs him out of the hole for a first down up to the 24-yard line. Notre Dame in its balanced tee. There's Lujack, a backward pass to his left halfback, who's wide around his own right end to the 30 and out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That was Jerry Cowhig, the left halfback, a tall, 6'3", 211-pound boy from up at Dorchester, Massachusetts, swinging wide around right end to the 32. 3rd down and 2 for Notre Dame, trying to drive for a second straight first down in this present march. The left half is way out wide as a flanker on the left now. Lujack working under the center of the court. He's back for a pass, looks to the left, and is caught back there, then finally throws a long one, and it is complete down to the Army 42-yard line to Bob Skoglund, the left end. Lujack, very cool, just as cool as a cucumber. Was chased, was caught, well, got away, and then completed his first pass, a long one to left end Bob Skoglund for the 5th Notre Dame first down. And Notre Dame, for the first time, is on Army territory on the Army 41. The right half is out in motion to the left. There's the right half, the fullback straight up the middle. Gompers running from a fullback spot on that spot, straight up the middle to the 32-yard line. Make it the 33. It's not enough for a first down. And now Notre Dame is marching. 2nd down and 2, close to the Army 33. It's about 32.5-yard line. Lujack working beautifully. There's a fake to Cowhig, who finally takes it and goes around right end to the 20, down to the 15. He's hit and dropped on the 12. Jerry Cowhig takes the ball, cuts inside his own right end, and goes down to the Army 12.5-yard line, where it's a first down. And now Notre Dame has moved in close for the first time, and they're going wild here at the stadium. Play from Lujack. There's the quarterback under the center. The balanced formation. Army digging in across the line. And there is a backward pass to Gompers, who's wide around left end. And he's hit at the 5 and out of bounds. Wait a minute. There is a penalty called. There's a clipping penalty called from the Army 8-yard line against Notre Dame. And referee Barnum is giving him the elections. Notre Dame has been called for clipping inside the 10. And the clipping penalty is refused as Army takes the ball over on its own 4. First down and 10 on the 4. And Davis is giving on a straight-ahead buck right in there to West, who comes right up the middle and goes out close to the 10-yard line. West driving in there. Carries the ball up to the 9. Makes 5 yards on the play. Here's Army trying to move right off of its own front doorstep. They just ground out 5. Notre Dame with a 6-man line. There's a gift to Blanchard, who bulls in there for 2 yards. Blanchard running from right half. Piled in by Joe Signiago. And he stopped on, the 11 or the 12? They're unpiling. Going back as a safety man is Cowig for Notre Dame. Solo safety man. Tucker's calling the play. There's a good pass. There is the kick. It's away. It hits on the Army 40. Rolls to the 50. It's taken on the Notre Dame 47 by Cowig. He's running over to his right at the Army 49, and he's hit right there about 5 of the cadets with Steffi first in. And Lujack, the quarterback, working on the center. He's back for a pass. Dances, throws to the middle. It is no good. An attempted pass as he tried to switch through to Frank Kostikowski, the right end, who went across the line, a couple of steps, turned to his left, and was trying to run across laterally. Cowig again is the flanker on the right for Notre Dame. There's Lujack back for another pass. Throws out to Cowig. It is no good. Thrown a little too high. Jerry jumped, got his hands on it, and couldn't hold it. Tucker was coming over to defend. Also coming over to defend was Barney Poole, the big left end. Army is using a 6-2-2-1. There is a give from John to Finale, who's right into the line for 2 yards. The fullback going straight in there. Bill West in the secondary met him. And he stopped on the 47. And it is 4th down and 8. Lujack is back deep, standing on his own 43. Down over the ball for Army. George Strohmeyer. It's got to be a good pass from center. It is. There is the boot. It's away. The line held. And the ball goes to Davis of Army on his own 3. He's back now to the 10. Up to the 15. Straight ahead to the 20. Hit and goes on 2 more yards. He was driven down into the ground by Fred Rovai. R-O-V-A-I. 200-pound right guard from Hammond, Indiana. So it is first down for Army. 1st and 10. Army on its own 22-yard line. And so on the exchange of punts, Army kicks from its 11, gets the ball back with a first down to boot on the 22. No score. There is Davis giving to Blanchard, who's straight into the line and drives across the 25. Let's see how much forward progress is allowed before the whistle. 1 more yard up to the 26. So it is 2nd down and 6 for the cadets. It's a balanced line. Quarterback in the T formation style under the center and takes, and there's Davis trying to knife his way in and gets to the 30. Like a rabbit, he hurtled in, but couldn't find much of a hole. George Strohmeyer blocked whatever daylight there was showing there between Notre Dame linesmen at the 30-yard line. And it is 3rd down and 2. Now it is practically an 8-man line in there. Now it is a 6. And there's the drive with Blanchard. Will be close. They may have to measure. I think he's got a first down, however. Blanchard boomed in there like a buffalo. Hit up to the 30. Wait a minute. 30. Almost to the 34. It's a first down. Army in its regular tee right now with all backs in. Now Davis is in motion out to the left. There is Tucker faking. He gave his hand. Now he throws a long forward pass. Davis is going down, and he doesn't get it. The ball is knocked down by Bill Gompers. Gompers ran right in between Davis and Barney Poole. And if he had not batted the ball down, Davis would have not only grabbed it, but have had a clear field with Poole in back of him as a safety extra blocker. However, Mr. Bill Gompers just pocketed 6 points right then for Notre Dame. West is out as a short flanker on the left, the Army fullback at the moment. There is a fake to Davis. There's Tucker back with the ball. Runs right at the middle of the line to the 38-yard line. He went back and faked the pass. He first faked to Davis on a crossbuck. Then he turned around as though he would throw a forward pass. He whirled and came right back up the middle. That's the quarterback keeping all the time. Army in its regular tee with Davis in motion. And they give to Blanchard off right tackle, and he does not get his yardage. He's stopped. He's hit on the 40 and goes on another yard or so. Not enough for the first down. Make it to the 41. And it is 4th down and 3. Army is in kick formation with West 10 yards deep. Standing on his own 31. Hands outstretched. A good pass. The line holds. There's the punt. It's a wobbly spar, which is going back to Gompers. Around, and he drops it. He drops it, but Notre Dame recovers. Picks it up at the 15. Comes back to the 20. Comes on to the 30. Lujack has it. And he stopped at the 35. Johnny Lujack has now evened up the matters in recovering key fumbles. On the first scrimmage play of the game, Army fumbled and Davis recovered for Army. And now here on this play on the Notre Dame 15-yard line, Bill Gompers fumbled. And Lujack recovered for Army at the 15 and got it back out, running it out to the 36-yard line. Johnny Lujack playing a great game. There's a break, a big break, no score. Tucker under the ball, Davis, the right half, the left half in motion. There's a gift to Blanchard. He's caught in there, and his necktie tackled down by Jim Martin, the left end, for a 2-yard gain on the 33. And Army is sending in a replacement, which stops the clock. West is coming back into the backfield. The sort of a tight single wing on the right. Davis in motion to the left. There's Tucker back for a pass. And throws. It is no good. Batted down beautifully by Jim Martin, the tall left end. He almost intercepted that one. And had he, it had been a clear field because he was right out there in the Notre Dame left flat, or the offensive team, Army's right flat. Army on the Notre Dame 33. Backfield regular T. And there's Tucker back for a pass. Throws right through the middle, and it is no good. Batted down again. Batted down on the play in there by Lujack, who was jumping in on the play. Also in on it was Fred Rovi, who dropped back out of the line. A minute 35 seconds remaining in the first half. No score. Tucker back. He's going back for a pass. That's right. Nice protection for the moment. Now as the long pass down to the end zone. It is no good. Broken up on the 5-yard line. An attempted pass to Hayes, the left end, who was going straight down. He was pinned in there between Pete Ashball and by Johnny Lujack. Out of 9 Army passes, they've completed a third of them, 3. So the ball goes over, and Notre Dame takes it. Lujack, the quarter, work under a tight T right now. And now Brennan is out as a flanker on the left. Lujack back for a pass. He's going to shoot the works. He runs around at the 20. There's a long one, and it is intercepted by Army. Tucker intercepts it and goes down to the Notre Dame 35, the Notre Dame 30. He's hit from behind and dropped on the Notre Dame 25. There's the first pass interception. Tucker intercepts, but the officials have ruled that his knees touched the ground where he intercepted as he tried to cut back on the Notre Dame 43. So he was automatically grounded at the 43. And the clock is still running at 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. And Notre Dame stops the clock with a substitute. Notre Dame stopped the clock with a substitute. So there was Lujack's 6th pass, and it is the first pass intercepted in the game. Now here it is, first down for Army on the Notre Dame 43. And there is Tucker back for a pass. And he's caught from behind, hit in there very sharply by Jack Zille, crashing from right end. What happened on the play was that Davis and Tucker one missed which way they were going to go. Because as Tucker turned to go back to pass, he bumped into Davis. Time is now the factor. We have 35 seconds remaining. There is Davis back for a forward pass, and he can't get rid of it. He's hit again by the same Jack Zille, crashing from right end, and he drops Davis on the Army 40 and cost him 11 more yards. And now we have 20 seconds remaining in the first half. 5 seconds. It's no score in the first half. 3 seconds. The ball is snapped. Tucker running with the ball, isn't trying to pass, runs down to the 50, runs on to the Notre Dame 40, to the Notre Dame 35, and he's dropped on the Notre Dame 30. And there ends the first half as Tucker, holding the ball, runs with it and gains on the play a net of 30 yards. Strohmeyer and Lujack finished him off, and so they all stand these thousands and cheer to the echo at the first half. Across the line for Notre Dame, Martin, Connor, Fisher, Strohmeyer, Mastrangelo, Fallon, and Zille. And there's a give to the fullback who crashes no place at all. Coward running from the fullback spot. Crash no place at all. No gain, and it is second down and 10. And now that Notre Dame is in the regular tee, those positions mean something. The left half's in motion out to the left flat. Lujack gives to the right half, who goes up to 3 yards and is dropped from the line. There may be an offside on this. And there's a give to Cowie, who in turn gives to Sitko, who's coming around his own left end. He's up to the 30, and boom, he's hit. Oh, he was hit by Blanchard. Make it at the 29-yard line. And Blanchard lowered the boom. He caught him in the open, a clear open shot tackle, and that is the most savage single tackle today. Blanchard had about 10 yards momentum. They both collided. First and 10, the cadets on their own 45. Army in its tee. There is Tucker. A backward pass gives to Davis, who cuts in for 3 yards, and he's dropped at the 48 by George Connor, 225 pounds of football player. And it is second and 7. The cadets on their own 48, 15 yards in from the sideline at their left. Now Army sends out a short flanker, Rowan on the right. Otherwise, Davis and Blanchard are back there. Tucker reaches under center. Davis is in motion out to the right flat. And there's a gift to Blanchard, and he's caught. He's caught back of the line and dropped on the 47. The left end, Jim Martin. These Notre Dame ends have played great football today. Jim Martin pinched in, and then Lujack came up from the secondary to help. make the play on the 46, and it is 3rd down and 9. Backing up the left side for Notre Dame is Mello. Estrangelo is in the center. Cowrick is defensive left halfback. Lujack is a tight safety man. Army in its tee. Davis in motion out to the right. There's a gift to Blanchard who's straight up the middle to the 50. Goes on to the Notre Dame 45, but his knees are called on the Notre Dame 47. Marty Wendell pulled him down from behind. Just reached up as though a conductor were pulling the cord. Davis, who has been asked increasingly more and more by Army, is back now to do the punting. Cowrick is back as a safety man along with Sitko for Notre Dame. Down over the ball for Army is Jim Enos. Good pass back to Davis. There is the boot. He just does get it away. The Notre Dame right end. Jack Zille was on top of him practically. The ball rolls down to the 5, to the 1, and into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame on its own 20. Touchback, no score. Notre Dame in a tight tee. There's a give to the left halfback, straight up the middle of the line. It's Brennan, and he's hit on the 25 and spins on to the 28. Shy of a 1st down, but he gets 8 big yards, and it is 2nd down and 2. Regular formation. There's a gift to the right half. It's a fumble, and I think Army's got it. Whoop, there's a mad scramble. There's no telling who's got it. It was loose for the moment. Army dropped on it. The ball squirted loose, and Notre Dame looks to have it now. It's fumbled on the line of scrimmage, and Notre Dame recovers its own fumble. It's 3rd and 2 for the Irish on their own 28. So here's a big play for them now. George Strohmeyer over the ball. Lujack waits, hands, and there's a backward pass to Brennan, who's around right end for the 1st down and out of bounds across the 30. He's out of bounds up around the 33. The head linesman is healing the spot at the 33 for a 1st down, the 7th for Notre Dame against 5 for Army. Strohmeyer can over the ball. He's not limping anymore. Army in a tight tee. Lujack working under the center. He's the key. Takes to the full, gives to the right half, who's smeared right there at the line. Ooh, they're hitting for that ball. In there on that play was Shelton Biles. Jim Enos also coming in from the secondary. Biles has played a lot of tackle today. And no gain on that one. 2nd and 10. Lujack back for a quick pass. Dances, throws through out into the left flat. It is no good. A pass intended for Jim Martin, the left end, who was slicing out into the left flat as quick as he could. And he was defended by Jim Rawls, the right end, who drifted with him. So it is 3rd down and 10. Gary Brennan is out way wide as a flanker on the left, 20 yards out for Notre Dame. Maybe another pass. And Lujack drifts back. He's passing and tries to hit Brennan and does on the 42. And Brennan is immediately dropped by Davis. And then Davis is hurt on the play. Whoa, Davis is shaking his head. Brennan gave him a tremendous stiff arm. Davis came in and Brennan gave him a full stiff arm that knocked Davis back. Yep, they're matching arms challenge. There's Lujack right under the center. They're in tight. And he gives to the left half, and it is Brennan, hit close to the line of scrimmage. They may have to measure for it. It's very close. Hold your breath. Hold your hats. Very close. Referee Bonham looking. Won't be an inch either way. It is the 1st down. It is Brennan out. No, it is Mello, the fullback on the right. There is a Lujack sneaking around right end, and he goes only 1 yard. He's hit in there very neatly. Drop. He's hit on the line of scrimmage and falls forward 1 yard. Hit on the play by Barney Poole, the left end, who stayed in there and waited for him. It is 2nd down and 9, just across the 43. Notre Dame in a tight tee. They're wearing light green shirts with white numbers, gold pants. The left half, Brennan is in motion out to the left. Lujack back for a pass. Throws right over the middle of the line, and it is knocked down by Davis. Davis knocks it down, and on the play, the intended receiver, Jim Martin, bounces off Davis and can't get up. And time is taken for Notre Dame. Davis, who was knocked down a moment ago by Brennan, now knocks down Jim Martin as he bats down the ball. That's how they're playing. And both have been hit in the pit of the stomach. This is Red Barber speaking again for CBS at Yankee Stadium. It is 3rd down and 9 for Notre Dame on its own 43. The left half is a flanker on the left. Here they are set to go. No score. The right half is now in motion. That is Gompers. And there's Lujack for a backward pass to Gompers. Completes it at the 40. He's up to the 44, to the 45. Hit and dropped on the 47 by Blanchard. Blanchard tackled him low around the ankles and dragged him out of bounds. It is healed out of bounds on the 48-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain and makes it 4th down and 4. That's the 11th pass for Notre Dame. Lujack is back in front formation for Notre Dame. Hands outstretched. Back comes the pass from Strohmeyer. Good one. There's the boot. It's a high floater, which is going down to Davis on the Army 16. Davis is up now to the 20 and is dropped sharply on the play by George Strohmeyer, coming down from center. Make it on the 19-yard line. George Connor was right down there, split second behind, but it was Strohmeyer who, after snapping that ball, was first down the field. So Army takes over now on its own 19-yard line. First down and 10. End of the quarter, Ohio State and Pittsburgh, nothing. There is Tucker now on a backward pass, which gives to Rowan, who goes no place at all, appreciably, about 2 to 3 yards as he goes across the 20. He's spun down by John Mastrangelo, who revolved on him from right guard for Notre Dame. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third period. Jim Enos down over the ball for the Cadets. There is a fake to Davis and a gift to Blanchard around left end, and he goes across the 35. He's hit and dropped shy of the 30. He doesn't get his first down, but he goes to the 29. Picks out 7 yards. Wait a minute. It is a first, is it? Hold it. No, it's a yard short of a first down on the 28-yard line. Regular formation. Davis, a backward pass to Blanchard, who gives to Davis on a reverse, and he's caught back of the line, but gets to the 25, the 30, the 35, and out of bounds. And hits sharply in there. Out of bounds on the play. Knocked out of bounds by Brennan. And it's a first down for Army. Also, in on that tackle for Notre Dame was George Connor, the big left tackle. And Davis was jarred on it. The boy is taking a pounding. It's a first down for Army. That was Tucker to Blanchard to Davis. Now there's Tucker giving to Rowan, who fumbles. It is a scramble in there on the 34-yard line. Just a moment. Notre Dame's got it, I think. Notre Dame's got it. The fumble is recovered by John Mastrangelo of Notre Dame. Notre Dame in a double spread. Left end out wide and the fullback out. There's a give to Sitko, who's caught in the line in there sharply by Steffi and by Folberg. Steffi underneath and Folberg grabbing by an arm and spinning him around. The right half straight ahead, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10. There's the T formation. Lujack set, hands under the center, and he gives to the left half, straight ahead, and Brennan is piled up after about going to the 31, picking up 3 yards at 2nd down and 7. And Army is having to dig in with all it has because Notre Dame is now down close. Lujack's the boy that's called it. He's now going to set it in motion. Takes the ball, fakes, he's back for a pass, just back to the 40. There's a long one down to the end zone, and Tucker intercepts on Army's 10. He's up to Army's 20, Army's 30. And goes on to Army's 35, to Army's 38-yard line, when he is forced out of bounds by Sitko. Lujack's long pass is intercepted by Army's Tucker. He's out of bounds. It's ruled he stepped out of bounds on the 42-yard line. Army, for the second time, has picked off one of Lujack's passes. That's his 12th pass. It's his second intercepted. And Tucker now takes Army out of a bad hole. And it was Tucker who intercepted the other, if you'll recall. But it's Army, 1st and 10, on its own 42-yard line. There's a new fullback in there. There's Blanchard running off left tackle. Goes to the 50, goes to Notre Dame's 40. And he's out of bounds on the Notre Dame 34-yard line. First down and 10 for Army on the Notre Dame 30, make it 37-yard line. That's the 7th first down for Army. And Blanchard gets away for the first big chunk of yardage. Arm in its balanced tee. And there's Tucker for a pass over the middle of the line. It's complete to Folberg, who goes down to the 20-yard line. Folberg takes a spot pass right over the center of the line, the right end. The right end went, and it is a first down. Pete Ashball had to make the tackle. It's the 8th first down for Army. So they're all even in first downs now. Everybody's playing great ball. Tucker now running the club first down on the Notre Dame 20. There's a backward pass to Davis, who's back for a forward. Throws just as before he's tackled. It is intercepted by Notre Dame on the Notre Dame 5 by Brennan. He goes up for 3 yards and he is then spilled. There is the first interception by Notre Dame. Terry Brennan, who was in there for just such a contingency, took the ball on the 5-yard line. A pass attempted for tall Hank Folberg, the Army right end, who was going down and veering to his right. And there is the 11th pass for Army and the first interception by Notre Dame. And the Irish now get out of a ticklish spot. They've got the ball 1st and 10, make it on their own 8-yard line. They're in a T formation. And there's a backward pass to the left half. Brennan, who's wide around right end. He's at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and out of bounds. Wow, man, they're moving this thing, aren't they? And Blake is sending in a change. That stopped the clock when he went out of bounds. So Blake quickly sends back Joe Steffi, replacing Jack Ray. So it is a first down for Notre Dame. It's 9th against Army's 8. We have no score. And these two unbeaten, untied teams are still that same way. 1st and 10 now. Notre Dame on its own 30 after a 22-yard net gain There is Lujack giving to his right halfback, Gompers, who's hit at the line of scrimmage, fights on for 2 more yards, make it 3. And he's finally dropped in there. Folberg was in there to pinch for the tackle. Coming in from the secondary to help was Bill West. So it is 2nd down and 7 for the Irish on their own 33. 45 more seconds, 40 more seconds. Lujack sends his right halfback in motion to the left. Now gives to the fullback straight ahead, and he's stopped after a 2-yard gain at the 35. That's John Pinelli. In other words, he decoyed, sending his right half in motion out to the right, and then fed to the fullback straight ahead. And the play was piled up on the 35-yard line by the center of Army's line. Underneath that on the play were Steffi and Jeremetta. 3rd down and 5. This is a big play for Notre Dame. Lujack down underneath. What will he shoot for? He sends his left half in motion out to the right flat. That's Brennan. And he's back for a pass. So the backward pass to Brennan hits him at the 30. He's up to the 35, the 40. Fish down and over the 40-yard line. Out of bounds. Close up around the 45. A backward pass to Brennan. The left half went out to the right. Took a backward pass and then came straight up. The ball hit him at the 30. The line of scrimmage 35, remember. And he came on up to the 45. So it's a net gain of 10 yards. That play may be called back. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. The play's allowed at the end of the quarter. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame on its own 45. Army takes over 1st and 10 on the Notre Dame 42. Davis is in motion out to the right. And there is the backward pass to him. Davis goes up to the 40. Is hit and goes on down to the 38. So it is 2nd and 6 coming in. And that was beautiful deception and acting on the part of Tucker. He ran around right in as though he would keep the ball. And then he sort of slid a pass, a side shuffle pass out to Davis. The tackle was made by Bob Scogan, who had just come in. Lujack, Carrick, Pinelli, Gompers in the secondary. There's Tucker, back for a pass, throws a spot one, it's no good. An attempted pass right over the line to the right end for Army, Hank Folberg. So that's 12 passes tried and 4 completed for Army. 1 intercepted. 2 great, magnificent teams battle each other. And there's Tucker without a count, giving to Davis, who charges to the 35, and now the play is piled up. And it is 4th down and 3 at the 35-yard line. George Sullivan at right tackle stopped that one primarily. They got to go for it now. 4th and 3. They give to Blanchard, and he's into the center of the line, driving, but I don't think he's got it. They may measure. They will measure. And it misses by a yard. The ball goes over to Notre Dame. There's a backward pass right now to Brennan, who's caught back of the line of scrimmage at the 25 and run out of bounds at the 25-yard line on a great play in there for Army. On the play was Shelton Biles, who's been a ferocious tackle all afternoon. That play goes back to the 25-yard line. That was a backward pass to Brennan, who was trying to come around right in. Notre Dame has Brennan out wide on the left. And there's Lujack back for a pass. Starting from his 17, he misses as he tries to hit Gompers in the right flat at the sideline. So it is 3rd and 18 for Notre Dame. It's the 13th pass. And Notre Dame is now shooting everything for everything. Neither one of these squads wants a tie. Back is Lujack. Sore ankle and all, standing inside of his own 20. Good pass from center. He gets it away. It's high but short. And coming down at midfield, bounces on the Army 46, on the Army 44, and rolls dead at the Army 43. So now Army's ready to go. 1st and 10 on 43. Balanced T formation. They're all in there. There's Tucker back with the ball and gives now to Davis on the straight ahead play, and he goes shy of the 50 up to about the 49. He was hitting in there for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down and 4. Sitko and Sullivan made the stop for Notre Dame. It's 2nd and a full 4. About 4.5 yards to go. So everything is precious from now on. There's Tucker reaching underneath the center. There's a gift to Davis, and he falls down in his own backfield on the 47-yard line. On the college rules, you know, you hit those knees on the ground and you're finished. That's for the protection of these boys. 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 on their own 47. Davis in motion. Tucker takes the ball. He's back for the pass, and he tries to hit Davis in the flat. He does at the Notre Dame 45, and he goes on 2 more yards and gets the first down. Terry Brennan made the tackle, and there was the California Comet out there on the right flat, and Davis hit him. Tucker hit Davis with the ball. It's the first down. The 9th for Army, 13th pass for Army, and the 5th completion. We only had 10 completed passes, 5 by 18. There is the fullback straight ahead, Bill West, in no place at all. They closed the gate on him. Slapping in there was Mastrangelo and Fisher. Connor. Notre Dame digs in. There's a gift to Blanchard. It's a fake to Blanchard, and Tucker going back for a pass is hit, and the ball rolls incomplete. I said a gift to Blanchard. It looked to be. It was perfectly executed, but it was a fake, and as Tucker went back to pass, the Notre Dame line surged in. He was hit by Sullivan and by Zilli. And there is a give to Davis, who's back to the pass. Throws from the 50-yard line, a long one, and it is intercepted by Sitko of Notre Dame on the 10-yard line, and then he drops it, and it is a fumble which is recovered again by Lujack for Notre Dame on the 6-yard line. It's an intercepted pass by Sitko at the 10. And it is fumbled and recovered by Lujack of Notre Dame on the 6. So Notre Dame takes over on the 6. And both lines continue to pound each other back and forth. Play stopped on the 7-yard line, and it is plus 3 yards, and it is now 3rd down and 9. There's the pass. The kick is away. It's coming out to midfield. Davis waits for it, takes it on the Army 49. He's at the 50. Notre Dame's 45. Notre Dame's 40. Notre Dame's 38. And there he is hit by George Sullivan. The fullback West is in motion. There's a gift to Davis on a cross buck, and he gains nothing. He's hit sharply in there. Coming across from the left side of the Notre Dame line, Sullivan. Davis is in motion out to the right flat. Tucker back. Back to the pass, throws through the middle. It's a short pass to Poole, but he drops on the 30-yard line after having his hands on the high lob throw. Right over the center of the line. Barney Poole, the left end, who'd crossed, was running through Notre Dame secondary, had his hands on it and couldn't hold it. That's 16 shots for Army, 5 completion. Notre Dame has attempted 13 and completed 5. And no score here at Yankee Stadium. Davis in motion out to the right flat, the left halfback. Tucker back for the pass, and he is caught from behind, and the ball is stolen away from him. Notre Dame has Jim Martin steal the ball. Tucker is hit from behind by Jack Zilli, the right end, and the Notre Dame left end steals the ball from him. You have to technically score it as a lost fumble, but it is a stolen ball. And so Notre Dame returns the compliment that Army gave them on Notre Dame's first play. And here we go. There is Lujack giving to his left half, who catapults in there for about 4 yards and goes to the 45. Kerry Brennan from left halfback, like a jackrabbit in there for 4 yards and down to the Army 45. 2nd down and 6. Army is staying with us 6-2-2-1. Notre Dame from that tee, in tight, everybody. Lujack gives to the right half again, and Brennan is piled up after a 2-yard pickup. And it is 3rd down and 4. And they're crashing, driving, surging. Now, Brennan is out way wide as a flanker on the right for Notre Dame. And there is Lujack back for a pass. Throws it through. It is no good. Way short, woefully short. So short it would be hard to say who it was for unless it would be for Jack Zilli. Coming over to defend for Army on the play was Bill West. He's going to wait for 4th down if he has to get rid of it. And there's a quick kick by West, and it catches Notre Dame flat-footed. The ball lands on Notre Dame's 30, goes to Notre Dame's 21, and rolls dead on Notre Dame's 22-yard line. West, the fullback, on a quick kick. Hey, how about that play? That one took something to do it. And now, very quickly, and there's no score here, let's pause 15 seconds for station identification. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Notre Dame comes out of the huddle, regular formation, and the left halfback, Brennan, has fed the ball, and he goes from the 22 up for 5 more yards to the 27. And it is 2nd down and 5 for the Irish. We now are coming up to 2 minutes remaining. Now Notre Dame is trying to move. Let's see. Lujack back for a pass. He's going to risk it too. It's complete to his left end, up to the 33-yard line to Jim Martin. Went out in the left flat, and he's completes the pass up to the, where they bring it to? 32, 34 is a question of going out of bounds. First down for Notre Dame. Now let's see. Notre Dame has a flanker out on the right, and there's Lujack feeding to the left half, who straight up for a couple of yards. Brennan carries. He goes across to 35. Let's see how much more. 38. 4 yards gain. 2nd down and 6. A minute and a half remaining. Jim Enos just made that tackle. Hold Coker sack full. Now let's see. Lujack back. Feeds to the left half. Brennan, who's caught in the line at the 40. And he only picks up 2 yards. And it is 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. We have a minute and 10 seconds remaining. The clock is stopped. So it is now 3rd and 4. Army sends Blanchard as a flanker out to the left. And there is Tucker trying to sneak through the center. Whoop, wait a minute. The fumble. Tucker fumbled that ball when it was handed back from Jim Enos to center and dove in. He dug in and recovered his own fumble. 35 seconds remaining. Tucker, a direct pass back to Davis. There's Davis for the forward pass. It's a long one down to Blanchard. He catches it and is out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Davis to Blanchard. Mr. Outside, Mr. Inside again. But wait, forget it. The play's called back. The play is called back because it was ruled that Blanchard was out of bounds and he received the ball. The clock is running. That may be the ball game. It's the ball game. It's all over on no score, and the biggest argument in the history of sports is now ready to go. Now we can spend the rest of our lives arguing about which ball club. Or maybe it's poetic justice. My congratulations to both squads.